Some of the struggles we go through here is actually with equipment, or actually not having that support, from the actual churches. Here in Belize, churches really pay not much attention to what the worship team is doing. It's either you do whatever you can with what you have, or you buy it yourself. That's what I've been going through my whole life. And it is a big struggle because sometimes, I get my pay from our work, but it all goes to church. And I'm not saying I'm not glad to do that. It's actually a privilege to do it. I'm glad I do it. But sometimes mom's like, what are you doing? Why don't you just buy some clothes? And I'm like, well, I need a cable for church, so I'll get that.
Praying Pelican has been praying for a number of years for a music-focused missions trip. Belize, they've identified as a very music-rich community where music is the focal point of a lot of what their revival is based around.
But the moment you all got out the airport, and I saw you all with your big smiles, and then to put the icing on the cake, cases and cases and cases of guitars, cajones, and all that fun stuff. And so like getting on the bus, and then instantly guitars started coming out, cajones came out, and we just worshiped on the bus.
So we're now starting our ministry, and we're going to go around churches in Belize that don't have any music or musicians at all, and we are going to lead worship and also train some guys, some youth from those churches to play the guitar, to play the keyboard, and also the drums.
When my friend told me you guys are coming here and teaching music, and I was like, whoa, bro, that's great. We never have people like this coming here before, and it's awesome because I told him I'm gonna be the first one to come and join. I love it. Thank you for all of the equipment that you helped to bring here, so we can learn more and we can do everything for God. So we thank you.
It reminds me that it's not enough to kind of logically just assent to who God is and who Christ is and say, yes, I understand Christ died for me and I accept that. There's a depth to our connection with Christ that we need to make. And for me, worship is kind of, when we sing, we reaffirm that, and it's a way of connecting with God. Certainly there's many ways to do that through prayer and reading, but singing, especially corporately with the whole body, is an area where we can both connect with God and where He can work in us and through us. And so that's why I think it's so important and shouldn't be overlooked.
And you guys, throughout this whole week, bring back a passion for music in my life. And that's what I love most. Even though I love all you guys' personalities and your friendship and your love towards me and my uncle and my cousin, I love the music you guys have brought to Belize, to me. And you guys, bless me through the songs. And I love that.
I'm very glad because a lot of American people have come and just have time with us. This time that you guys came, everything just came up to working just right. Made new friends and learned a lot of things which I didn't know I was capable of, so I'm very glad.
What changed for me was as I worship more, I just realized that the focus of every decision you make in your life and the focus of everything you do should be the cross. It should be God and what He did for you. And when you embrace worship and faith, you're able to surrender everything in your life. And there's a tremendous amount of freedom. There's freedom in Jesus. And I never really felt that. I don't know if I didn't believe it was possible, but it just, you get to a point where He's there, and it's awesome. And when you feel that, you can't help but want to share that with as many people as possible can. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm sitting here in Belize.
To me, worship is one of the purest way to talk to God, you know. It's where you can honestly tell God what you really feel. It's expressing yourself through music to God, and to me the heart of worship is just get into that special place. Get into that place where you're actually at the feet of God, you know, just worshiping Him. Like the Bible says, the angels sing to Him every day and night. That's what we as worshipers should do.